Welcome back. Richard Pierpoint was born in Bondu, present-day Senegal, in 1744. His original name was unknown. Pierpoint was stolen from Africa at the age of 16 and sold into slavery in Virginia. He was a lifelong warrior. After 20 years of enslavement, he was one of the black loyalists who fought on the side of the British during the American Revolutionary War. It was assumed that he had a high position in the army because he was given the same allotment of land as white officers, which was 20 acres of land in Canada. This is the most land received by any of the black loyalists. It is also assumed that he led guerrilla-style warfare in the Niagara region, perhaps using similar techniques to the Jamaican Maroons, who were also from West Africa. In 1812, at the age of 68, he petitioned to form an all-black pro-Britain militia to fight against the U.S. After an initial rejection, the petition was accepted, and the group fought in many battles and won. He believed in the black community. For example, on June 29, 1794, he created the Petition of Free Negroes, requesting to be allowed to create a separate community of black people who lived near each other and shared land so they could work together to meet the requirements of clearing and settling the land, which was a condition for being granted the title for the land. They also wanted to be together to avoid discrimination, which was rampant in Canada. The petition was denied. It took him 10 years to clear his own land, but he sold it 2 years later. The second time he was awarded land for his military work, he received 100 acres in 1820. With the help of a younger black man called Deaf Moses, he cleared the land and received the title. Some historians believe he used the land as a settlement for black Canadians and created a stop on the Underground Railroad. Pierpoint tried to carry on his legacy by leaving his estate to Lemuel Brown, an African-American immigrant to Canada. Brown first came to the Niagara region in 1828, and the census recorded there were 7 males and 4 females in Brown's settlement. His first wife left him in 1830. At the time of the next census, which was 1852, Brown was a 59-year-old, and he had his second wife, Phoebe, and she was 48. They had 7 children who were born in Canada, and their names were Benjamin, Mary, Charlotte, Hannah, Susanna, William, and Louisa. However, when Pierpoint died, the Canadian Land Office quickly sold his land to a neighboring farmer for the very low price of £53, claiming that Pierpoint's land was not registered. For 6 years, the Browns fought to get the title for the land, but failed. Canada, not much different from the US, right? Pierpoint's love for African culture never died. He was a griot, which is a West African caste of oral historians and storytellers who frequently sung history to the kora, a musical instrument. He continued this tradition traveling around Canada. He would pull out a pebble from his pouch, then entertain and educate his audience with his stories. Some believe that his Giro skills contributed to his success as a leader. Finally, it was always his heart's desire to return to Africa. For example, in 1828, he petitioned to return. He wrote, "Above all things, I'm desirous to return to my native country." Thanks for listening.